meh. Completely and utterly meh. We've fallen 3 points outside of the top 5, a position we want to actually finish. Simeone is a world-class manager, and he will not settle for mediocrity. The run of games we've had, we've won the games that I didn't expect us to win in Chelsea and Manchester United, but lost humiliatingly to the likes of Everton. Today we change it. We've got Tottenham, we've got City, but the games around it are them 6-pointers in the middle of the table. We'll fully play Tottenham because I know how important that can be. And I think we'll highlight City and then play maybe one of those ones. Get into next month playing Fulham or Leicester. And of course, next month is January. Ellen Road as well. To be fair, Spurs 1 point above us. This could be a big game in terms of getting into the top 5. The team we're going with is heavily rotated, especially in the defence. Still faith in the squad to try and pick up a good result. Strike in there. Oh, I don't like saying it. Strike one of them from the academy. Speaking of, we've got some decent players coming through. Gabriel another winger. Unfortunately, can't promote him. Josef Corona. He's 15 and 61 rated. Simeone's regen, as then we've got Jacob Horton, Jackson Dumfries. Still some position changes are going on there. It's Whites versus Whites. The pride of Yorkshire versus the pride... Or will it be the pride of London? Definitely not after what Leicester have done to them today, but I can't mention football results in real life whilst wearing this kit. Mariners embarrassed as now Son. Straight into Bentancur. Flew into Ivan Perisic. That's Harry Kane. That's a block right there. Now we need to get out of his area a bit. Jack Harrison. Looks for Bamford. What a player he is. Need Paddy B to keep it up. That's Harry Kane giving it back into Dejan Kovalevsky. Son squeezes it through to Kane. Drills it low. Easily through there. We're not marking up. From beating Chelsea to that, Harry Kane has just slipped through behind our defender. Maxi Woba, you naughty players. That's a ball out wide now into Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison finds Weston McKennie. We're still going to look for an instant reply. McKennie. Oh my! Still, we need to get out of his area a bit. Sinistera looks for the butcherer. That's a ball across! That's a reply! It's Weston McKennie. I was told to whip balls in for him to head. And the American does just that. Back on level terms from the header. I wonder what hair colour his hair is dyed today, because it's always dyed a different colour. He's actually got no dye in it. What a surprise as Butcher. Oh, he's flown away from his man there. That's a good move. And what a ball it is through to Bamford. Can't get his shot off. Max Wober, he owes us a goal after his mistake not marking Kane. Bad tackle from Kovalevsky, and they've let it go. He's even injured as player. I am appalled. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Strike. Maybe it's a blessing. Strike hate for real, as now it's into Butcher again. Ayling. Ayling gives it on the edge. That's a shot coming in, but well over from Rocker. The Son finds a ball into Kovalevsky right there, and that's a ball across. Kane has scored again just before half-time. We're not marking up in the middle. That one's Juan Miranda's fault. He has got to get closer. That's now taken us into half-time. 2-1 down, and we don't deserve to be. Gotta give a better showing than we are right now. Son has to give it back into Kimpembe. He's giving it down the wing into Perisic. Get across. Wober's been rounded, though, and Son... Harrison, Kane, Cooper. What are you doing? Putting Rodrigo and Rutter on. I'm making them changes. Patrick Bamford missing quite a few chances after his praise in the last episode. Already got his moment in the limelight. This man wants it again now. Butcher. Kimpembe, he is pressing. Got to press hard. And oh, Rutter was close. It's even hit Mark Rocker. This is the Leeds way into Butcher. What a save. Unai Simon as Weston McKennie. That's near post. That's a header, and that's a good save as well. Rutter has risen as that's a good ball towards Max Wober. Max Wober down the throat as well. Our crosses have to be better. Butcher. Give that into Rutter. It's got to be onside as Jorginho Rutter. He's missed with his left foot. Pedro Porro down this side now. He's running at us. We can't let this be 3-1. We've deserved to win this game. It's in the middle. Danjuma. I know Danjuma doesn't score a winner against us. Sinistera tried to run us away. He's got Miranda on the overlap. Here he is, the young Spaniard. Get in the box, Rutter. Can he head a ball? He cannot. He cannot get on the end of it. Still fighting for this back. Keep this pressure on Miranda. That's Rutter. He's on his left peg. He's dinked the keeper, Simon. He loves to level games up to 2-2. He did it at Anfield. And he's done it against Tottenham. What a goal. Just a ball through. It looks like a scuffed shot. And the keeper should be saving it. Still, we don't care. We've put Stewie Dallas on for a little while. See how he can do. Danjuma now finds Kane, though, who is on a hat-trick. They've dragged every ball across in the box. Got to make sure they can't do it again. Miranda, he's gone back to front this game. Excellent stuff. Still they have the ball. And they finally took Kane off. As Son spinning on the ball rather animatedly. A ball across the boxes straight into Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, though. We've got to be on this. Eric Dyer! Eric Dyer has done what Liverpool did to us. This is us done, man. Why can't Leeds here win these big games? Final action of the game took place, and it is the 3-2 defeat at home. Marcelo Scroik, 5 games after the bruised elbow. Patrick Bamford angered why he even came off as well. We'll have to talk about that off the field. He's absolutely certain he would have made a positive result. That doesn't sit well with me. You do not demand like that in front of Diego Simeone. You'll learn your lesson. And what we're going to try and do, we're going to speak to Luke Ayling about his contract. That is a player I actually do want to keep here, but he's talking about leaving. Give him the same wage and all the roles that he had before to get him for an extra 2 years pinned down. Save the 2 old boys now, because I think they're fully phased out. We'll do a loan watch as well. Sam Greenwood up to 70 rated. Perkins is doing okay. Looks like they're all really progressing. Any standout? Joe Gelhardt. Helder Costa's too old. No one else really. Trip to the south coast at the Vitality Stadium next. What do we pick as a team? Some changes to the lineup. We've got Danzo coming straight back in. Miranda and Ayling did impress, as it's Rutter leading the line with Gnoto and Harrison. Sinisterra and Bamford both dropped completely. Voice completely went for that one. We're going to play at the Forest ground as... Oh! What a win! A 4-3 away from home. We'll take those. Rutter with a hat-trick on his first start. Solanke with 2 for himself. Stanislas and Jackie Harrison. Get in! We're going to try and get a squad as well. Fit enough to travel to the City ground. No one asking to play, which is good. And we're 8th in the league, which is okay. Bamford still phased out for his words, not of wisdom, as Rodrigo on the bench. Rutter starts. Gnoto gone for some lads who were tired, but Firpo, Struijk and Aronson all come in. And Christiansen. So changes at the back. We conceded 3 goals. And a change in the forward lines as... Aronson as well, the line behind. That was incorrect about the City ground. Simeone's out there watching his players warm up. We're at home with a weakened squad, but we should be winning. We all love Leeds going around the stadium. They've got an ex-Bundesliga youngster as well up front in Karim Adeyemi. Number 7, Aronson. I mean, I didn't get along with Struijk, but he's starting to phase his way into the squad a little bit now. Could Aronson do the same? I'd love for him to actually phase himself back in as Renard Lodi. Just doing Christiansen for pace, catches up. The Great Dane as a ball into Jesse Lingard. He can't score. Ex-United. Twas a good save as the ball whipped in. Weston McKennie doesn't get his head fully on it, and I think that's Adeyemi who's gone down. Bad tackle on McKennie. If that ain't a red card, I don't know what can be. It is! It's a red card for Serge Aurier. The right back is off. The Côte d'Ivoire player, I think that's how you say Ivory Coast. I don't know, but he's off the field. And Adeyemi as well. Harry Toffolo, a wing-back, replaces him. Steve Cooper's probably a bit messed up with his formation now. 2 changes he's had to make and only 1 player coming on as Tyler Adams. Round the side into Sinisterra. Now they're a bit fumbled. This is where we pounce. Ball over the top. Routier is off the post. Net should have moved. Ellen Road is a lot louder now. Tyler Adams on the edge. He said himself. Jesse Lingard looks through the middle. We need to... Oh, terrible. Pascal Struijk, that is terrible. A yellow card. As I saw Bekant, their other striker has got injured as well. 2 German strikers probably have to go off the field, but they've got a penalty kick. 10 men. The centre-back Niakate's taking it. What on earth is that decision? As Meslier still stayed out, but he's managed to save it. It's another crazy game after another crazy game. Yes, less goals than Bournemouth. As Sinisterra's on the wing running here. Rutter through the middle. Ball onto Weston McKennie. Yet to break through as Rutter. That's a ball rounded to Sinisterra. Sinisterra to run. Firpo is in the middle. Sinisterra pulling across. Not got the best out of the Colombian so far, as that's Weston McKennie. That's into him. He's fumbled again. And don't be letting them get the lead after this. They've got a corner ball. The 10-man of Forest doing very well. That was towards Niakate. Renard Lodi has his shot saved. A weird bounce as well that lets Rutter clear. Half-time is upon us, but Meslier called into action again. Christiansen with a block and Firpo away. Forest, 10-man must I add, have been miles better than us at the end of the first half. And we are without one of his main men in that team as Meslier called into action, saves it again. We are having the ongoing issue with Patrick Bamford. It's not the ideal December, and this is only a manager falling out. It's not a full-on disagreement, as that's a ball through onto Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie put it across, blocked. Oh, and a free kick gifted. It's not the best position for Weston McKennie. I'm going to give Aronson it. Can he redeem himself for some poor performances as of late? It's round the wall. It's not awful. And I've made a bold decision. We've actually changed the whole front three of this team. Somerville, Harrison, and Rodrigo all on the field. And I'm going to see if that can make an instant impact with Somerville running in behind the ball into Rodrigo! His first goal, he just leaped into Keylor Navas. But it don't matter. He's scored. He's up and running in Leeds colours under Simeone. It's been coming and it has arrived. Just a ball into the box. Bicycle motion to finish it off. And they've got another free kick here. We brought Cooper on and took Firpo off. I hope that wasn't another yellow. O'Brien even took off for them for Danilo. Forest trying to get back into this with attacking changes. It's hit the bar. Deflected onto the crossbar as Lingard puts in a corner ball. This is a tight game now against Forest. We still need to cling on. And another tackle. That time it was from Christiansen. We're being very aggressive. But hey, we're not the team with a yellow card. That's a header straight into Somerville. Look at the space he's got. Here's the Flying Dutchman through. Christencio Somerville tries to turn Navas. Surely brought down. Nothing given. Yes, we should have passed it, but surely it was a foul as Renan Lodde is around Christiansen. He's run too quickly, not slowed himself down. Meslier with the save, and he'll hang on to it. We welcome that final whistle against the 10-man Forest team. It was a gritty and bitty performance, but I am so glad to get it over the line. Rodrigo happy to start. We're happy to have him in the rotation wheel that we're in right now. Wolves are joint on points with us. 7th in the league we are, and Leicester, who I do want to play today, sneaking up there. So I'm going to do the highlights of Wolves and City, simulate the rest up to the Foxes. And Bamford is back on the bench. I want to hear them white fans singing. We're going on a European tour. Tyler Adams just to get straight on this ball. The captain of this Leeds squad at the moment. That's a greatly squeezed ball out into Harrison. Harrison over the top to Rodrigo again. Oh, Jose Sarr. Counter-attack for Wolves, however, and that's Mateus Cunha looking back post. Christiansen deals well. The Great Dane is a player I wasn't a fan of at first, but I'm growing to love him as that's a ball through onto Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison, we need 3 wins out of 3. He has support. It's Sinisterra. Our number 23, finally scoring. Love it for the Colombian, doing what he should have been doing already. Still won't make Wolves give up, as there is the pack coming at us again. Pedro Neto, Meslier, you've got to come out and make yourself big. What a save! Wasn't expecting him to make it. So now we've got to watch the men in the middle. Nunes, tackle. No, he's not given a penalty against Liam Cooper off the bench. Referee, what are you playing at? 2 in 2 games. Mateus Cunha, dummy one way, go the other. But the Brazilian down the middle to solve the Leeds United riddle. Hey-ho, was now Rodrigo. He has the ball, he gives it out wide into Sinisterra. Could he do something again? Here he is, the tricky Colombian. Tried to squeeze that in. The last chance for Wolves it is, so we won't get a last one. That's a ball through, Meslier. It's not fully clear. Just whack that up, Miranda, and we get the full-time whistle. 1-1. Not the win we wanted, but against the team just below us, we'll take it. A step closer to Leicester, but most importantly, a step closer to the transfer window. I think I've got my veteran player in mind, as Manchester City will be another simulation. Rodrigo slightly tired, so I think it is the grand return of P. Baddy Bamford. Naturally, I'm going to take a choice. I'm going to simulate Man City as it's a 2-1 defeat. I changed my mind last minute because I want to do the highlights of Aston Villa, who were just below us as well. I'm thinking if we beat them teams, we can then play the higher teams next season when we should be competing. But De Bruyne and Mahrez just undo Sinisterra's good doing. It's unlucky. Back down to 8th, but we've got loads of games left. Well, we go straight into the next one. Striking the lineup, Firpo as well. Aston Villa. I've gambled on beating Emery. Simeone versus Emery. What a good ex-La Liga clash that would have been as Moukoko scores for Southampton. What a signing that is at the top corner of Sinisterra. He's off the back of 2 goals in 2. Finally catching up with some form is the Colombian. About time as Butcher back in the lineup. He's not had an impact in a while, but here he is! He scores! As soon as I say that, he slides in underneath Emi Martinez for 1. Whistle went a little bit, well, earlier than it should have done, as that's a good move from Rafa. Traore, Burton Traore, not Adama. Other side of Birmingham, as that's into Leon Bailey. That's a really good one too, and that's an excellent finish. Meslier stood absolutely no chance from the Jamaican. He's Jamaica'd it. 1-1, that joke really didn't work, hey-ho. We've got a penalty. If we score this, all should be forgiven. It's going to be Rodrigo against Emi Martinez. Panenka down the middle. What a good Panenka that was. And Rodrigo keeping Bamford and Rutter out the side. Celebrated in front of the Villa fans. There's now Bailey again trying to cause something. Him and Traore, I don't even know where they're playing on the field, but they're doing well. And the second half, McKennie. Oh, what a ball. Jack Harrison. A couple of step overs. He loves to just get his head down and run. Rodrigo looking over the top. That's a ball into Somerville. No, it's not. It's Sinisterra. He's still on the field. He's got 3 out of 3. What's up with Louise? Game should be won. 3-1 at the moment into the 81st minute. And this has fallen nicely for Rodrigo. I thought it was nice. Still, the result is 3-1 before Leicester, before the window. Good build-up game. And we are going to actually make a premature signing before deadline day, and that's because it's from the academy. Gabriel Radu, one of the ones we started with. We had Butcher as the main one, but another one who felt quite good. We'll promote the Romanian. And we should be beating Marco Silva's men. We do. Jack Harrison and Junior Firpo. Dan James scoring against his actual parent club. Shouldn't be allowed. Rodrigo not happy that he didn't start the last game, though, because I put Bamford back in. I mean, Rodrigo, you scoring. Just keep going and rolling with the punches. And as I have always said, oh, going into the cup and got a transfer offer. Pause, as we've got Bamford approached by Celta Vigo. No, no, no. Still don't want to lose him, as the veteran player has to come in now. He's still going to keep 5 clean sheets this season. Done the youth, done the financial, domestic in progress. And I think we will actually play this cup game against Chelsea. Save Leicester for next episode, add some hype to it. Or maybe we get it done after Chelsea. Ooh. Keeping you in the loop. Still, we're going to get the veteran in before anything. We're going to sign Yannick Vestergaard, another Danish player, 30-year-old, so he should count as one. 6'6", Prem experienced, signing from Leicester. Everything just adds up, even the price. Brilliant signing, I think. In addition, we've only got one right-footed centre-back, which is Danzo. The rest are left-footed, which is actually a big shock to me. You don't find that many around. As they see promise in Radu, but I'm not going to let that happen. 3.35. Get in. What a signing he is. He's even taller than the plant pot in the corner. Simeone has his man. The centre-back moves. Coastal in the Prem. And he doesn't even fit on the camera. And that does tick off the veteran player. Ooh, and Hull City are after Gabriel Radu. That's in a transfer offer, though. I only wanted him out on loan. Still another offer from Stoke. Maybe we sell the youngster. I don't know if we'd get anyone better, though. And to Chelsea we go. There's the changing rooms. They've got Fernandes, Mount, Havertz, Koulibaly, and they still can't beat West Ham. FA Cup at the Bridge. Rodrigo does get the start handed to him, even though Rutter has to play only on the bench alongside Bamford. It's now gone from Bamford leading to all the strikers just pitching in with goals because the team is getting rotated a lot. No one really taking it for themselves apart from Sinisterra. He's in the team, and Kenny Danzo got to make that position at the back his own. A good tackle to start off with. Going to continue to run it down this wing. Christiansen needs to cover him. He's offering an adventure, but tackle. And Yannick Vestergaard is on the bench as Willy Gnoto. More like, will he ever stop running? As that's a ball. Weston McKennie over the top towards Butcher. Tried to be cute with the ball, as here's Christiansen getting a tackling on Kukureya. Of course, we've already beaten Chelsea this season. I'd love to progress in the cup. Aubameyang caught offside. Kenny with the pass forward straight into Kenny. Yes, I said it twice. As Butcher over the top into Willy Gnoto. Here he is. Willy with the ball across in towards Rodrigo. Trying something special against Edouard Mendy. Can we do something special from the corner ball? Near post or not? Goes towards Pascal Struijk at the back post. Pulisic running at it. Gone with the American against the mostly American side. As here he is. That's Christiansen. Ball into Rodrigo again. Kai Havertz with a Trivela. And oh my days. That's beaten Joel Robles. Kai Havertz with one of the goals of the season. What a finish. It is actually Struijk who gets tackled in the defence, but it could have run through Havertz, so I am going to still blame Struijk. But what a shot and goal past Joel Robles. We'll be thinking to do at half-time. I mean, we've been decent. Butcher, oh, on the ankle, you know. Tried to squeeze that past Mendy. Yeah, we've been decent, but it's just the circumstances that have us as we are at the moment. That's a pencil cross and a terrible one at that. So let's get going, Leeds. Christiansen, he has the ball at his feet. He's waited for Gnoto. Gnoto, can he put a ball into the box? He's round his man. Kali Koulibaly at the near post. Rocker with the header down though. Butcher, no. If I didn't already say, I have sent the same team out again. Aubameyang putting the ball through to Havertz though. Don't let him Travella it. He's gone for the chip. Joel Robles. Joel Robles should not get chipped from there. No, not possible. How are we getting chipped? I mean, he took a couple of steps out, but just step back. Step back and in your gloves. As easy as that. And now we're on the search for a goal back. Crescencio Somerville is coming onto the field, or he's on the field already. McKennie, that's good passing, you know. Rodrigo, oh, should have been a goal. Still the ball's alive, actually. McKennie. Mark Rocker even is going to pass that back into Kenny Donzo, going around the corner. The Don can't get his pass off. Still Rocker. Squeeze that through. Butcher on a turn. I unfortunately think I already know the result in this game. Still a good tackle on Weston McKennie to bring this away. He's tackled as well. That's Aubameyang onside. That's Struijk. And that's not a penalty. I do not believe it. It's going to be a yellow card. It's a bad day in the FA Cup. Just a bad day unlike these. As we're going to try and save it. We do. Robles with a little redemption. Well, it's up to the rest of the team to see if it's redemption. See if they can actually put on the 2-goal display in the later stages right here. Christiansen with a good tackle. We'll pass it straight forward into Somerville. We've got the 2 strikers on. Rutter running through. Here is Jorginho Rutter. Jorginho finds Rodrigo. That's one back. Rodrigo should have got the ball. Back to the semicircle. We press in this 4-4-2 shape. Rodrigo looks over the top, and that's a good ball, you know, into Miranda. No. Time's going to get called any minute, though, and actually in 1 minute, as we've got to stop now. Them scoring. Rodrigo's goal, not enough for a late winner, as Aubameyang seals the deal. Chelsea go through in the FA Cup. We'll stick to the league, and we'll stick to hopefully getting European success instead. 6th in the Premier League will do us nicely for a European tour. We play Liverpool next, trying to reach the Champions League, but after that display against the Champions League side, not very confident. Wouldn't really be a Champions League side in real life, would it? So we are going to get on to Liverpool, just up to it, not play it. We'll do Leicester and, of course, Wolves next time out. And the rest of the window, where I have one player in mind. However, a bid in, as I say that, for Pascal Struijk, the 23-year-old, after signing a centre-back already. That's the 19.5 million, which I hope they can reach. In the meantime, a loan deal for Gabriel Radu. That is perfect. Finally, a 1 year to Montpellier. We've already reached the Leeds game, so I'm going to actually get onto this player that I'm looking at. The man, the myth, the legend is right there. I really want to sign him. I've signed him before on a career mode years ago for my favourite team. Could we actually get him in again here at Leeds United?